My modern and unstoppable seniors, today, we're diving into an issue that is more common than many people realize, but it's often brushed aside or ignored: nighttime urination. Now, I know this might not be the most glamorous topic, but it's an incredibly important one when it comes to maintaining our health and well-being as we age. Imagine this. You're lying in bed, it's late at night, and suddenly you wake up with that all-too-familiar urgency to go to the bathroom. You groggily get out of bed, shuffle to the bathroom, and once you return to bed, you're wide awake, trying to fall back asleep. But then, it happens again, and again. By the time morning rolls around, you're feeling drained and frustrated, wondering if this is just the new normal. Sound familiar? I know many of you have experienced this scenario, or know someone who has. It's an issue that, while common, is often overlooked or even dismissed as just another part of getting older. But here's the thing. Excessive nighttime urination, also known as nocturia, is not something we should simply accept as inevitable. It's something we can manage, and addressing it sooner rather than later can have a huge impact on our quality of life. Now, I want to be clear. Waking up to use the bathroom once during the night is quite normal as we age. However, when it becomes frequent, say 2, 3, or even more times during the night, that's when it starts to interfere with sleep and overall health. It's more than just an inconvenience. It can seriously affect your energy levels, mood, and even your mental sharpness during the day. But don't worry, my friends. This is exactly why we're talking about it today. In this video, I'm going to share with you some practical advice and tips to help manage nighttime urination and improve your overall health. Whether you've been dealing with this issue for a while or just starting to notice it, understanding what's happening in your body is the first step toward taking control. This problem is more than just a nuisance. It can lead to sleep disturbances, which can have a ripple effect on your physical and mental well-being. But here's the good news. There are things you can do to reduce the frequency of nighttime trips to the bathroom and improve the quality of your sleep. You don't have to just live with it. You see, the body goes through changes as we get older, and these changes can affect many things, including our bladder. But don't let that worry you. There are plenty of ways to manage it and take back control of your nighttime routine. You deserve to wake up feeling refreshed and ready to take on the day, not groggy and tired from multiple interruptions during the night. And that's exactly what I'm here for, to provide you with practical, evidence-based strategies that you can start implementing right away. Whether it's adjusting your evening routine, making small lifestyle changes, or exploring different medical options, I'll guide you through everything step by step. I also want to stress something really important. You're not alone in this. Many people, regardless of age, struggle with nighttime urination. It affects a wide range of individuals, not just seniors. But as we age, the risk factors can increase, and that's why it's so important to address the issue head-on before it becomes a bigger problem. So why is it so crucial to take action now? The answer is simple. If we allow these small health concerns to go unaddressed, they can snowball into bigger issues down the line. Poor sleep can contribute to a range of problems, from weakened immune function to memory issues. And believe me, we don't want that for you. We want you to feel vibrant, healthy, and full of energy at every stage of life. The truth is, taking the time to understand your body's signals and make a few simple changes can make all the difference. Whether it's learning about the best times to drink fluids, understanding the role of certain medications, or even considering lifestyle tweaks, this video will give you the tools to make smarter choices for your health. And let me tell you, these changes don't have to be drastic or difficult. With just a few adjustments to your daily habits, you can start noticing improvements right away. That's the beauty of it. Small changes can lead to big results, and I'll be here to walk you through them. So, Before we dive into the specific tips and tricks, I want to remind you of something very important. Aging doesn't mean you have to accept everything that comes with it. You can maintain your independence, your energy, and your vitality for as long as you want. It's all about staying informed, making small adjustments, and being proactive about your health. And trust me, your future self will thank you for taking action today. Before we get started, I'd love to know, how often do you find yourself getting up in the middle of the night to use the bathroom? I want to hear from you in the comments below. And remember, if you've ever had any tips or tricks that have worked for you, feel free to share them. This is a community, and we're all here to support one another. Now that we've set the stage, let's jump into the first tip for managing nighttime urination and improving your sleep. But before we do, go ahead and drop your age in the comments. Let's see how many wise, unstoppable seniors we have here today. And don't forget to hit that like button. It helps me know what kind of content you enjoy so I can keep bringing you valuable insights. Stay tuned, my modern and unstoppable seniors. We're just getting started, and I know you're going to love the tips I have for you. My modern and unstoppable seniors. Now that we've discussed the significance of nighttime urination and why it's so important to take action, let's dive into some practical tips that can make a real difference. We're going to explore strategies for managing nighttime urination, backed by expert advice and scientific evidence, so you can sleep more soundly and wake up feeling refreshed. First, let me say this. You don't have to suffer in silence. There are concrete steps you can take to reduce those late-night trips to the bathroom. And, trust me, they're not as complicated as they may seem. With a few lifestyle changes and some tweaks to your daily habits, you'll be well on your way to better sleep and overall well-being. Let's dive into these practical tips. Manage your fluid. Intake. One of the most effective ways to reduce nighttime urination is by managing when and how much you drink throughout the day. Now, I'm sure you've heard the advice about staying hydrated, but when it comes to reducing nighttime trips to the bathroom, the timing and volume of fluid intake is key. Here's a simple rule to follow. Limit your fluid intake in the evening, especially in the hours leading up to bedtime. Try to finish drinking most of your fluids by mid-afternoon or early evening. This way, your body has time to process the fluids before you go to sleep. But don't worry. This doesn't mean you have to cut back on hydration overall. Stay hydrated during the day, but be mindful of how much you drink close to bedtime. Aim to drink smaller amounts of water in the evening, and avoid large glasses of liquid before you hit the hay. Additionally, it's best to avoid caffeine and alcohol in the EBE hours before bedtime. Both of these can act as diuretics, meaning they increase urine production. Caffeine, found in coffee, tea, and soda, and alcohol, can also disrupt your sleep quality, so limiting these beverages in the evening is a smart move. Adjust your sleep position. Did you know that the way you sleep can affect your bladder's ability to hold urine overnight? While this may seem like a small thing, your sleep position can influence how frequently you wake up to use the bathroom. If you tend to sleep lying flat on your back or stomach, consider adjusting your position to sleep on your side. Sleeping on your back can put pressure on your bladder, making it more difficult to hold urine for a longer period. A more side-lying position can relieve some of that pressure and potentially reduce the urge to urinate. Additionally, elevating your legs slightly during the day can also help reduce fluid retention in your legs, which can cause increased urination at night. Consider using a pillow to elevate your legs during the day, or try wearing compression socks if fluid retention is an issue. Improve your sleep. Hygiene. Proper sleep hygiene is a cornerstone of good health and quality sleep. When it comes to managing nighttime urination, Getting better quality sleep is just as important as limiting fluid intake. Poor sleep can exacerbate the effects of nocturia, making you feel even more tired the next day. So, let's talk about a few tips for improving your sleep hygiene. Create a relaxing bedtime routine. Wind down before bed with calming activities, like reading, meditation, or listening to soothing music. Avoid stimulating activities, such as watching television or using your phone, at least 30 minutes before bedtime. Keep a consistent sleep schedule. Go to bed and wake up at the same time every day. This helps regulate your body's internal clock, which can lead to deeper and more restful sleep. Create an optimal sleep environment. Make your bedroom as comfortable and quiet as possible. Keep the room cool and dark, and use comfortable pillows and bedding to help you sleep soundly. By improving your sleep hygiene, you're not only reducing the stress on your bladder, but you're also allowing your body to get the rest it needs to function at its best. Quercetin and Urination for Trifine. Strengthen your bladder with Kegel. Exercises. You've probably heard of Kegel exercises before, and while they're often associated with women's health, they can be just as beneficial for men. Kegel exercises help strengthen the pelvic floor, muscles, which support the bladder, bowel, and sexual organs. By strengthening the muscles that control your bladder, you can improve your ability to hold urine longer, reducing those nighttime trips to the bathroom. It's easy to do and doesn't take much time. Simply contract the muscles you would use to stop the flow of urine, hold for a few seconds, then release. Do this 10-15 times, 3 times a day, and you'll start noticing improvements over time. Check your medications. Some medications, especially diuretics or water pills, can increase the amount of urine your body produces. If you're taking medications that are contributing to your nighttime urination, talk to your doctor about possible alternatives or adjustments to your dosage. Don't stop any medication without consulting your healthcare provider first. It's also important to consider other medications, such as antihistamines or decongestants, which can sometimes cause bladder irritation and frequent urination. Again, speak to your doctor if you suspect a medication is playing a role in your nocturia. Control chronic conditions. Certain chronic health conditions, such as diabetes, high blood pressure, and sleep apnea, can contribute to excessive nighttime urination. Managing these conditions effectively can help reduce the frequency of bathroom trips. For example, poorly controlled blood sugar levels can lead to frequent urination, especially at night. If you have diabetes, it's crucial to keep your blood sugar levels within the target range. Likewise, if you have high blood pressure, managing it with medication and lifestyle changes can help reduce nocturia. Sleep apnea is another condition that can contribute to nighttime urination, as it disrupts your sleep cycle and increases the stress on your bladder. If you suspect sleep apnea, speak to your doctor about undergoing a sleep study to rule it out. Seek professional help if lifestyle changes and self-care strategies don't seem to be helping. It might be time to seek professional help. A healthcare provider can perform tests to identify underlying causes of your nocturia and suggest further treatments, such as medications or physical therapy. Sometimes, conditions like bladder infections, prostate issues, or overactive bladder can be contributing to frequent urination at night. Getting a professional evaluation can give you peace of mind and lead to more effective treatments. So, there you have it. Several practical steps you can take to manage nighttime urination. Now, as we move forward, we're going to address the emotional and psychological aspects of this issue. Yes, it can be frustrating and even a little embarrassing at times, but you're not alone, and there's no need to suffer in silence. Stay tuned for the next part of the video, where we'll discuss how to cope with the emotional side of nocturia and how to maintain a positive mindset while navigating this common issue. We've come a long way together, my modern and unstoppable seniors. So far, we've explored the significance of nighttime urination and why it's crucial to address this issue in a timely and thoughtful manner. We've also discussed practical tips, everything from managing your fluid intake and improving sleep hygiene to strengthening your bladder and managing chronic conditions. All of these steps can help reduce those nighttime bathroom trips and improve your overall quality of life. Now, as we reach the end of our discussion, let's take a moment to reflect on the key takeaways. We're not just tackling a physical problem here. We're also reclaiming control over our health, empowering ourselves to live our best lives. Summary of key tips. Manage fluid intake. Be mindful of when and how much you drink, especially in the evening, and limit caffeine and alcohol before bed. Hydrate throughout the day, but avoid excessive drinking in the late hours. Sleep position matters. Try sleeping on your side and consider elevating your legs during the day to reduce pressure on your bladder. These small adjustments can help minimize nighttime urination. Focus on sleep hygiene. Create a consistent sleep routine, eliminate distractions, and ensure your sleep environment promotes relaxation. The better your sleep quality, the less likely you'll be disrupted by frequent bathroom visits. Strengthen your bladder with Kegels. Regularly perform Kegel exercises to strengthen your pelvic floor muscles and improve bladder control, which will reduce nighttime trips. Consider medications and health conditions. Check with your doctor to ensure that your medications aren't contributing to the issue, and manage chronic health conditions like diabetes, high blood pressure, and sleep apnea. Seek professional help if needed. Don't hesitate to reach out to your healthcare provider if lifestyle changes aren't enough. They can help diagnose any underlying conditions and provide more tailored treatments. Before we wrap things up, I want to leave you with a few final suggestions, some that you can begin implementing immediately. Track your symptoms. Keeping a log of your fluid intake, bathroom habits, and sleep patterns can help you identify trends and make informed adjustments. It also provides valuable information for your doctor if you need to seek further help. Practice relaxation techniques. Anxiety and stress can worsen nighttime urination. Incorporating relaxation techniques such as deep breathing or progressive muscle relaxation can help ease tension before bed and promote better sleep. Bonus suggestion: try using a nighttime bladder. Support, a less conventional but effective option, is using a nighttime bladder support product. These can be in the form of absorbent pads or underwear designed specifically for nighttime use. While it's not a long-term solution, it can help you feel more secure and comfortable while you work on implementing other strategies to reduce nighttime urination. Empowerment. Take control of your health. The most important thing I want you to take away from this video is that you are in control of your health. Yes, managing nighttime urination is just one piece of the puzzle, but by taking small, actionable steps, you're empowering yourself to live a healthier, more fulfilling life. You've got the tools now to tackle this issue head-on. It's not about perfection. It's about progress. Whether it's adjusting your fluid intake, changing your sleep routine, or doing Kegel exercises, every little change you make adds up. Remember, there is no one-size-fits-all solution, and it may take time to find what works best for you. But don't get discouraged. This is your health, and you deserve to feel great at every stage of life. I want to encourage you to share your experiences in the comments below. Have you tried any of the tips we discussed today? Do you have your own strategies that have helped you? Your feedback could make a huge difference to someone else who's struggling with the same issue. We're all in this together, and your story might be just what someone else needs to hear. Finally, always remember that you deserve to feel great, no matter your age. Life is full of possibilities, and you have every right to live it with confidence, vitality, and peace of mind. Nighttime urination doesn't define you. It's just one small challenge that can be overcome with the right mindset and a few simple changes. So, take control of your health today, one step at a time. I believe in you, and I'm here cheering you on every step of the way. Let's keep pushing forward, living our lives to the fullest, and showing the world that age is no barrier to greatness. Thank you for watching, and remember, your best days are still ahead.